Hello, in this video we are going to talk about communication, how miscommunication happens and how to keep a positive atmosphere in the workplace. The word itself, miscommunication, is a widely used term that we never seem to get rid of. But why? Usually it happens when individuals or groups connect, but one or more of the people involved does not fully understand what has been said or written. In one form or another, we all experienced it. Maybe it was a friend that was not understanding our problem, or maybe it was a presentation at work that nobody seemed to get. It is very common that miscommunications go undetected, and that leads to the conversations and even projects continually for a long time without anyone noticing that we are referring to completely different things, which obviously can lead to a disaster. It can be as simple as confusion and a mistaken dinner reservation, but also a fail of the multimillion construction project being cancelled. Human communication is extremely complex. Even if you are in the same room and speak the same language, imagine adding some external factors to the mixture as well. Let's go deeper to understand why it happens. A deeper understanding about what actually happens can help us to prevent the miscommunication or at least to reduce its impact. Let's look to some of the most common reasons miscommunication happens. First would be lack of clarity. One of the primary reasons for miscommunication is a lack of clarity in our communication. It can occur due to using ambiguous or vague language, not providing enough context, or assuming that others share our background knowledge. When we fail to express ourselves clearly, the chances of misinterpretation increase. Second reason would be nonverbal cues. Communication is not limited to words alone. Nonverbal cues such as facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice play a crucial role in conveying meaning. Misunderstandings can occur when nonverbal cues are misinterpreted or disregarded. For example, a sarcastic comment may be mistaken for a serious statement if the accompanying facial expressions are not properly understood. Another reason for miscommunication could be assumptions and stereotypes. We all have preconceived notions and stereotypes that can color our understanding of others' messages. These assumptions can lead to miscommunication by causing us to misinterpret what someone else is trying to convey. It's important to be aware of our biases and actively listen to others without imposing our assumptions onto their words. Another reason would be cultural and language differences. In an increasingly globalized world, cultural and language differences can significantly contribute to miscommunication. Each culture has its own communication norms, and what may be considered polite or appropriate in one culture may be seen as rude or confusing in another. Similarly, language barriers can hinder accurate understanding, leading to miscommunication. And finally, miscommunication can be caused by technological communication. In today's digital age, much of our communication occurs through text messages, emails, or online platforms. While these tools provide convenience, we also lack the nuances of face-to-face interaction. Miscommunication can arise from misinterpreted tone, the absence of nonverbal cues, or the inability to ask for immediate clarification. It's crucial to be mindful of these limitations and use technology wisely to minimize miscommunication. So, after knowing all these reasons, what do you think? Is there something you recognize from your experience? Is there something missing? While some factors are very obvious and some are hard to detect, there are certain steps each of us can practice to become a better communicator and to spread your message more clearly. Let's look at some tips. First, think about active listening. Pay attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues and seek clarification when needed. Engage in active listening by focusing on the speaker and avoiding distractions. And then, seek feedback. After conveying a message, ask the recipient to summarize their understanding. This feedback loop allows us for clarification and ensures that both parties are on the same page. Be mindful of language. Use clear and concise language, avoiding jargon or complex terms when unnecessary. Provide a sufficient context to help others understand your message better. Then, respect and empathy are the main things you have to focus on. Be respectful of cultural and language differences, showing empathy and open-mindedness. Consider others' perspectives and be willing to adapt your communication style if necessary. And what is also very important, choose the right communication medium. Evaluate the situation and determine the most appropriate communication medium. Sometimes face-to-face conversations or video calls may be more effective than text-based communication. To conclude, miscommunication can occur due to various factors such as lack of clarity, nonverbal cues, assumptions, cultural differences, and technological limitations. By understanding these challenges and implementing effective communication strategies, we can reduce miscommunication and foster better understanding and cooperation in our personal and professional lives. And always remember, effective communication is the key to building strong relationships and achieving mutual success. Thank you for watching.